Welcome to Fear the Walking Dead After Show here at thestream.tv. I'm your host, Sue Castillo.
And I'm Michael Tiberi. And once again, we are proven that everyone hates Travis except Madison, but that case in point being made with Daniel Salazar.
Oh, Daniel, definitely. There is some saltiness stewing in the air between Daniel and Travis, especially when they had that confrontation in the barbershop about the writers.
Right.
Like, what are we going to do if they get in here? And he's like, we're going to run. You're going to run a different direction. We're going to go this way. I mean, that pretty much lets you know where you stand with Daniel.
Absolutely. That's saying there's no camaraderie, really. Like,
No.
we're absolutely going to fall apart, and I'm going to go my direction. You take, Google Maps. I'll take Apple Maps. Let's hope we both end up okay. But nobody's going to be, at the end of the day, Daniel, you can tell his family is his priority and not this secondary group that he's come into contact with.
Right. And it definitely, you can tell, whatever Daniel's backstory may be, that this man clearly prides himself on family, taking care of family, and being the man, providing, protecting, especially when he took the opportunity to have a gun tutoring session with, Travis's son, Chris.
Yeah, which I thought was well needed.
Yeah.
I think that all of them should perhaps maybe do a gun tutoring, ceremony or class or DMV course, whatever you want to call it, because they need to get well acclimated with the use of guns because of exactly what is going on around them.
I mean, yeah. I mean, we're not going to discuss where they got the gun from. Stolen. Stolen. But, and then he called Travis out for being weak when he noticed that Travis and Madison were having a conversation about what to do with zombie Susan.
Right.
So we definitely know why Daniel is like, I mean, we clearly see, we don't see why everybody else hates Travis, but we clearly see why Daniel hates Travis. So.
Right, and commenting right now on anybody's weak appearance, anything, I feel like this is totally not the time to do it because, as long as you're not a zombie, like, I feel like fair game, like, you're in tip-top shape, like, you're an A restaurant rating, like, that's not fair to, like, tear somebody down anymore.
Yeah, and so then, Travis is pretty much like the Rodney Dangerfield of the show, like, he gets absolutely no respect, and we see the altercation that he has with Zombie Dawson, and we now kind of get into the mindset of how Travis views the situation, which is kind of, I mean, if you look at The Walking Dead, when we first meet Herschel on the farm, they were like so hopeful that everybody was going to get better. Like, there is a cure, whatever it may be, they don't know what it is, and clearly Travis is in that mindset.
Right.
Nobody really agrees with it because nobody knows what's going on.
No, and I don't think there's just not enough knowledge about that. And then even at the, at the point where he's wanting to save, he saves Daniel's wife, and he really steps up in that moment. And again, it's like there's still that negative animosity towards him after that situation. It's like, bro, I just saved your woman.
It doesn't matter. You're weak, bro. You're weak is what Daniel was saying.
It's true. And then finally, the real housewife of the Fear of the Walking Dead strikes again. Madison is here, not letting us down. I feel like there was a very tense scene between Madison and Liza where they met, in the kitchen. And, Madison, to me, kind of underlying, was throwing a little bit of shade at her by saying, if I get infected, like, you need to be the one to take care of it because Travis will not be able to handle that. Which to me, that was kind of like, he loves me more than you, so it'd just be so hard, on everything. Maybe that was me reading into it too much and wanting there to be some sort of, like, brawl.
I mean, maybe, but I mean, and also I feel like what we're getting is, with Madison's point of view is completely opposite of that of Travis. She thinks she's doing the right thing by putting down neighbor Susan because of her being in Madison's life after she had lost her husband and then having to raise the children as a single mother and everything, and she wanted to do the right thing, and yet here we see Madison and Travis arguing these opposite points only to see the military intervention at the end. Patrick almost got ate by Susan, and that could have been avoided had Madison was allowed
taken care of it
to hammer her down. So thanks for joining us here on Fear the Walking Dead After Show. Make sure to tweet us at hashtag FearTWDAS. Join us in our weekly discussions about stories, characters, and our predictions, and also check out our friends over at Undead Walking.
Yeah. Great website, undeadwalking.com. Make sure to, head over there. They've got tons of more information. They're partnered with us, and it's a lot of fun. So keep it going, guys.
Keep it going.
Thanks. Hey, guys, for more of the Fear the Walking Dead After Show, make sure you hit that button.
And subscribe to thestream.tv.